Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
Okay, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call right here on the Borders and Borders hotline. The number to call and air your opinions, of course, is the same. It's 412-575-2600. You can also tweet me tonight at KDPomp. We have, obviously, the end of the Penguins season. But before you break down this and throw out your criticisms of what happened, just remember what a terrific run it was. And honestly, when you go through these kinds of things, so many emotional ups and downs, I thought the Penguins provided 2.5 years trying for that very difficult three-peat, and they came so close. Tom Kuhnhackl hit the pipe late in that game and in overtime, could have won the game. It just was not meant to be. And I think the Penguins largely, you talked about how teams are affected physically after going through big-time runs, after another run for the second year, and then trying to do it again a third year. I think there was a question of a little bit of fatigue there, but I also think this team is not as deep as it was last year, or especially 2 years ago. I thought their defense was good, but not deep. They did not get the secondary scoring that I think they expected to get from guys like Derek Brassard and Riley Sheahan on a consistent basis. For that matter, Connor Sherry, I think, went the entire playoffs without a goal. Still, he played with a lot of effort, just didn't get it done, and it is what it is. The Washington Capitals finally exercised that demon. The Penguins had been 9-1 in 10 elimination games against Washington. Specifically in this 3-year run, the Caps, the one big nemesis was the Penguins, and now they have that off their back, although I got to believe they're going to be in for a very difficult assignment in Tampa Bay. They'll be rested, the Lightning. They're very good. They eliminated a very good Boston team in 5 games, so I like Tampa to win that series, so we'll see how it goes. But for the Penguins, I think it's ironic in a way because the first time they went through this kind of run back in 91 into 92, they had won back-to-back Stanley Cups, trying to go for that three-peat. And what happened, they lost in overtime of an elimination game against the Islanders. It was David Volek who got that game winner. Tonight, same thing. 2 years, back-to-back, going for a three-peat, second round, overtime, it's Evgeny Kuznetsov. And so that's how it ends. The Penguins lose to the Capitals, and give Washington credit. They were playing without 3 of their bigger performers. Nicholas Backstrom did not play with an injured hand. Also, Andrei Burakovsky hasn't been in the entire series, and Tom Wilson serving the 3rd game of his 3-game suspension. All were not there tonight. But they got some really good efforts by younger guys who came in. Walker on the 4th line along with Beagle. And Alex Chason. Verana has been good all series long. He almost scored at the end of regulation, ended. But the Penguins lose tonight by the final score of 2-1 in overtime, so their season is now over. And I know people want to analyze what will happen in the offseason. No doubt there will be change. There's always change. Even when they win, they wanted to change it up a little bit, bring in some new blood. So we can talk about that as we move along. But tonight, it was more a reflection of what happened over this 2.5 years and also tonight in this series. So call us at 412-575-2600. The Pirates will be in Chicago tomorrow taking on the White Sox. First of 2. They have a lot of days off, so as a result, they sent Nick Kingham down. And before you overreact to that, he's 2-0 and he's pitched well. Remember, their goal there is to get him on his regular start, and they don't want him to sit. And over here, he would do that just because with 4 days off in the next 15 days, that's more than normal. So they're going to go bring up Jose Osuna, who was the International Player of the Month in April, and swinging a hot bat and came up one day here. Second part of a doubleheader is the 26th man and hit a 3-run home run. So guys got a bat. We'll see where they play him. But for the time being, Nick Kingham goes down. 412-575-2600, that's the number. Love to talk to you. Give us a shout right here and air your opinions. It's on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Call that Borders and Borders hotline right now. The lines are open, and we'll be right back.